And that is why I think skateboarding is awesome. Because you know, skateboard is life. Thank you.
Alright, nice speech, Cameron.
My speech is on dancing. Yeah, dancing is, I'm gonna demonstrate some dance moves for you. What the hell is he doing? Ooh, new speaker. Why does this suck so bad? Like, come on, boo! You suck, man. You suck. Can we get a new speaker, please? Please. Like, this guy does not know what he's doing or talking about. He's mumbling. I can't understand what the hell he's saying. I'm supposed to learn from this?
How about you sit down and you just let someone else take over for a bit?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. If you guys did not already know, this video is about nervousness. Now, me, before I started performing, I was always nervous. Shut up. I was always nervous, and what helped me get through being nervous was I've heard a couple things from people, like from Dietrich, for example. He said if you're doing something that you love to do and you want to show it, then you have to go out and show it. Like, don't think about what other people think about what you're doing, because it's something that you love, and as long as you're doing something that you love, that's how you get over the jitters. And another thing that someone told me was my friend Dupree, and he told me that you are going to be nervous the first couple times, but after you get used to it and after you're out there or doing whatever you're doing, whether it's dancing, whether it's speaking in front of people, you'll get over it. And as soon as you figure out, for me, I figured out, people don't pay attention really. Like, if you're dancing, yeah, people will pay attention to that, but if you're doing a speech, people aren't going to pay attention unless you start messing up. As soon as you start messing up, that's when they're going to pay attention. But if you stumble over a couple of words and then you point out that you did that, then they're going to be like, okay, he's going to mess up, I want to watch him now. But if you're going to do like a presentation and you are doing something that people probably aren't that interested in, or people are interested in, but they really don't care because it's school, and it's just like, think about it this way. Do you always listen to the teacher? Like, when the teacher keeps going on and on about a subject, and you finally figure out that you kind of fully understand it, are you going to continue listening? The majority of you are going to say no, because I'm one of those people. I'm going to be like, I already know what she's talking about or he's talking about, I'm not going to continue to listen. So, you tend to just ignore what they're saying and start doing your own thing. And you probably fall asleep. But, if you start to mess up, people are going to nitpick at that and they're going to be like, oh, okay, he's messing up. I want to watch him mess up, I want to watch him fail, because that's how people are. And it's sad. I know that it's really gets you nervous when you see someone do so good on a speech and then you have to follow up next and you're like, oh my gosh, how do I follow up that? Like, that was amazing. Like, how do I follow up that speech? Especially when you go after like the most popular person in school or in class. Like I said before, skate is life. Respect the skater life, you know. Like, people come up to me and they're like, oh, I like your deck, and I'm like, I always have to have cool decks. I'm a skateboarder. And they just didn't really do anything and they sounded stupid the whole entire time, but for some reason everybody in the class loved it and they're just standing up clapping for no reason. That's how I roll. You don't need school smarts to know how to skateboard. You just need to know your feet just need to be smart, you know? Like I always say, your brain's not up here. It's right here. Right in this board is where your brain is. For shizzle.
Oh my god, he's so hot.
Yeah, he's so cool. Like, I wish I could be him, man. This dude just talked about his skateboard for 5 freaking minutes straight. And you think that's good? So, when you go up there, you're like, I'm talking about, let's say, for instance, food. I'm talking about food. Like, people aren't going to be interested in me talking about food for 5 minutes straight if they just seen this guy talk about his skateboard for 5 minutes. But, you know, that's just how life is sometimes, I guess. And then, you also have the guy that's a jerk that likes to point out everything that you're doing. Like, oh, he's stuttering or whatever. I'm a jerk? I'm not the jerk. Meanie. And he'll start laughing and then he'll get the class to laugh. And those guys are jerks. And then, a thing that is really cool, though, is the jitters before you have to go on, or before you have to present, and you're feeling super nervous, and your stomach starts to get all queasy, and you feel all weird, and you sometimes turn super red, or you forget to breathe, or smile. That's the most fun. I'm being sarcastic, by the way, if you can't tell. So the things that just help me get over it is just remembering to breathe, relax. It's gonna be over in like a couple minutes. Plus, those couple minutes seem to go faster for some people or longer for some people. Because I know when I'm up there, I'm like, whoa, it's over already? I felt like I was only up there for 1 minute or something. But for some people, it lasts forever. And I'm sorry for those kind of people, but I think what could help you is remembering to take a deep breath, not to ramble on so long, just to get to the point that you're trying to make. Don't try to be funny unless you actually feel like you're going to be funny, because there's those people that try to be funny and then they end up laughing at their own jokes, like me, and no one else laughs, and then it's awkward. Very, very awkward. So don't do that. And then another thing that could help is just making sure you know what you're going to say. Rehearse, 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 rehearse. I cannot stretch that enough. Just make sure you know what you're going to be talking about, what you're going to be doing. Unless you're kind of like me, and I'm not even good at this, where you just freestyle everything, like I do with these videos. I just freestyle everything. But if you feel like you can just freestyle everything and you just go up there and you can talk fluently, perfectly fine, and you think people will be able to understand you, then do that. Because no one's a bigger critic than yourself and your teacher who has to grade you. But that's all I can give for you on nervousness. I hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, like, comment, share, and peace. Yo, you guys want to head up Caribou after this? You want to go to Caribou? Okay. Nuggets.